What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. If you don't know, Kodak and Boosie badass, they've been at it for a few months now. Reasons why Boosie spoke out about Kodak Black doing a record with 6ix9ine. He didn't feel like that was stand up. He said he thought Kodak Black was the stand-up guy like he is, right? And move in a certain type light when it comes to the gangsterism. Kodak responded to Boosie, was telling Boosie pretty much, you're not my OG, you don't control how I move. If I want to move however I want to move, that's just how I'm going to do. Boosie continued to speak out about that situation. And in the process of Boosie speaking out about Kodak, he had a lot of different other things, family things going on with Young Blue and lawsuits or ankle monitors. Like it's just so much that's going on to be worried about Kodak Black. Now fast forward, fam. Boosie have still been speaking on Kodak in interviews. People like they asked him about it all the time, and he still say what he say. So he not holding back on that. Now, before we get into details, fam, you gotta understand the picking and choosing when it comes to the hip hop game, the street game, because we seen QCP paperwork, and Boosie didn't say nothing at all. You know, we seen him go at T.I. and pull it back, but he didn't say nothing about QCP because he know that's the way through the bag. That's the door to go through, and I might have to bring an artist through that door or myself, and I don't want to mess it up. Now, Kodak was just on an interview himself, and we know Tory Lanez was just sentenced to 10. They were speaking on this situation. Kodak brought Boosie up and called Boosie the B word. So he be acting like a B. He also said reason he called him a B because of Tory Lanez saying that Boosie was speaking on Tory Lanez, which he was, saying he got to do 5, off the 10. That ain't bad. And Kodak saying another man wishing time, which 5 years is a long time. And they was saying that also, and another man saying that that's cool, and said Boosie be acting like a B, need to stay off his coattails, speaking on his name, right? Now, I never seen it coming to where I see young artists, YGs, getting at Boosie like that. You know what I'm saying? Coming up on Boosie. I know some of y'all out there that really came up on the Boosie music, and you was in the streets round about that time. I mean, you didn't see it because Boosie had so much respect, and the game starting to change, the same as when BG came home. He started to see that, right? And it's the same exact thing as the streets. When it come to the youth not respecting the OGs, some of the OGs was dumped down to their level, fam, in order to get it. And that's what's going on with Boosie Badass. When it comes to the streets, people pull marketing strategies too, not just in hip hop. Even before hip hop was even thought about, it was marketing strategies. So a lot of times when Boosie speak out, and trust me, because I'm one of them ones that been there, when it comes to the streets, prison bids, shootings, all that different things, fam, that you can name that a gangster should get in, I done did that. And when it comes to Boosie speaking on Kodak Black, fam, if you a man of really peace at the age 40 ball that Boosie in, because every man is really searching for that, you can't be at peace speaking on a YG, a young man that's from Florida. It's a war out there right now, fam. And you encouraging him to stay active in that. Move in a certain light so the people can see you in this certain light, Kodak, like they see me in. So what? He can end up going to the death row chamber or getting another ankle monitor like you, Boosie, or have all these different problems with your family members, your kids, and all, fam. Don't it amaze y'all that these so-called OGs, just like I used to put individuals down with West Ross Pyru, I co-founded that, fam, and it's amazing how we as street dudes, OG, which I have left it alone, want the youth to think the same exact fuck shit, excuse my language, that we thinking. And if you're not thinking like that, you a whole ass nigga, excuse my language. But that what that be. So a lot of these dudes, so-called OGs, that's moving out here on the fuck shit level, telling the streets shit that they wouldn't tell their kids to do, a mama to do, a family member to do, because see, that be the thing. You got to watch individuals that ain't got a broad in love. They got a love just for who in their household. If you a stranger, I really don't fuck with you. I don't care if I see you in a messed up situation. I'm just gonna keep pulling. People like that, fam, have no soul. I don't care what they say is real. You know, I don't care what they make it sound like, fam. They living off their own understanding. And that's what I was doing when I was running the game, living off my own understanding. And when you're doing that, you have no soul. You speaking to nothing but what you thinking. And what you thinking, you can't rely on. What you feeling, you can't rely on. You're going to look back and see posts that you made on social media a year ago, fam, and like, I wouldn't have did that right now. You're going to look back on stuff you did 5 years ago. It's going to be like that, clean up, fam, until you die. So that just let you know we living for something greater than us, fam, that's keeping us going. We only small-minded to a lot of things. And when you think you that big, you know, your karma will come back and see you. And I hate to say that about Boosie, but these is young YGs, fam, that weren't even in the game of banging when you was out there. And you encouraging them to indulge in street. If you gonna do that, you do that. If you wanna do that with your son, you do that with your son and your family, even though we know Kodak producing what he producing. You feel me? But at the end of the day, you don't see Snoop making moves like that, fam. You don't see Dre making, you don't see Plies making moves. You don't see Waka Flocka making moves like that. You don't see nobody. Matter of fact, from Gucci to Ross, they don't be speaking, you know, on the youth like Boosie Badass do. The only time I seen Gucci, man, really get off on a level like that when it came to, fam, NBA Youngboy speaking on his name and he spoke back. But usually they be back on the YG's business and let them do them. But Boosie seemed to be all in the YG's business to keep himself relevant. And that would be going on in the real streets with the OGs. They're trying to mingle with the YGs and they look foolish, fam, out there still moving in a way that we know they not really moving no more. But I will keep y'all updated on this situation with Boosie Badass. But make sure you hit that like button, fam, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.